I came across this video right here on X, and after watching that video, I was shocked.
What if I tell you that this laptop is not Core i7, not even 10th gen laptop? So I told a friend about this, that laptop spec can be edited from Core i5 even to Core i9, but he didn't believe me. And this is a G6 laptop. For people that know more about nomenclature, they will know that G6 always carry a 8th gen processor, but this is a 10th gen, so it has been edited. So this is where we edit. Let's change this to Core i9 and 11th gen. So now the processor says Core i9 11th gen. So that's the reason why you need to be very, very careful while purchasing a laptop. Even if you use another method to check the system information, like Windows R and MS Info 32. System Core i9 11th gen. You need to be very, very careful while purchasing a laptop. Thank you.
You see, normally when you are buying a laptop, you go to the system and then you check that, oh, there is a processor, this is a RAM, this everything. This guy changed the processor from this to this. And what that simply means is that when you want to buy a laptop, you pay more for something that is not worth the price, because the processor alone can 2x, 3x, and even 5x the price of the same laptop. Because if you have two laptops with the same housing, the same HP, the same this, save that, and they have different processors. For instance, one is i9 13th generation and the other one is i5 8th generation. The one with i9 13th generation will be much more expensive than the one with i5 8th generation, and that is massive because it can 5x 3x the price. And so if you don't know how to verify exactly the processor of a particular laptop, someone can sell a laptop to you for a very high price, meanwhile it is not worth that price. So I'm going to show you two ways you can use to check the real processor of a particular laptop even before you buy. And with this one, they cannot fake it. Subscribing to this channel right now will help you avoid scammers whenever you are buying tech. So hit on that subscribe button now. It's free and it could save you a lot of money. The first method is to check the BIOS of the laptop. The BIOS is a built-in system that loads even before the Windows starts. And this one, it pulls all its information directly from the hardware. And with this one, it cannot be altered by any software trick. You cannot alter it. It just picks every information directly from the hardware. And every laptop has its own way that you can get into the BIOS of the laptop. And here are the most common ones. With Dell, you can use F2. HP is F10 or the escape key. Now Lenovo is F1 or F2. Asus is F2 or the delete key. And then Acer is F2 or the delete key. And so I'm going to show you how you can do that on an HP laptop, a Dell laptop, and then lastly you're going to do with a Lenovo ThinkPad. So all these ones, I'm going to show you how you can enter into the BIOS of these laptops. So first, let's begin with the HP. So for the HP, the key to enter into the BIOS is F10. And one thing is that make sure that all the laptop, if you are checking the BIOS of a laptop, make sure that it is first turned off. So this one, all of these ones are turned off. So when you turn them on, or when you press on the power button to turn them on, then you keep pressing on the key that is designated for it to enter into the BIOS. So for HP, it is F10. So keep pressing on the F10 like this. Keep pressing, keep pressing. You keep pressing on it until you see entering. So this is the BIOS of the laptop. And then when you enter into the BIOS, what you are looking for is the system information. So open it like this and you can see the processor is here. This is the processor, Intel Core TM i5 and all that. So this is the raw processor of this particular laptop and it cannot be faked right here. So this is it for the HP. Now let's move on to the Dell. So with the Dell 2, it is turned off. So I'm going to press on the power button and then keep pressing on the F2. So for Dell, it's F2. Keep pressing on the F2 and as you can see, preparing to enter into BIOS. So this is the BIOS of the Dell. And then for the Dell, I don't even need to tap on system information. I can see the system overview here where the processor value is here and I can see Intel Core i7 blah blah blah. Everything is here for me to see and to confirm with what the vendor will tell me. And this is the real processor of this particular laptop. As simple as that. Now let's come to the Lenovo. For the Lenovo 2, press on the power button and now you press on escape key. Keep pressing on the escape key as fast as you can. Keep pressing on the escape key. Now, so with this Lenovo, in case it turns on like this, what you have to do is that you have to restart it. So So come down here, press on the power button, and then restart anyway. So as it is restarting, then you wait a bit. So as soon as the screen goes off, keep pressing on the escape key, keep pressing on it, keep pressing on it, keep pressing on it, keep pressing on it, and then this is where you can see the CPU information. You can see Intel Core i5 H365U and all that. For some Lenovo's, you can also use the F1 or the F2, but with this one, the escape key helped us to know the CPU value and all that. So after checking everything, as you can see, you have to press any key for this one to exit, and it's going to turn it on. So with the Dell as well, you have to just either apply changes or you can exit here. Then you are good to go. That one is going to turn on, and with the HP, you just have to go back and then ignore changes because it didn't do any changes, and then yes, and then it's going to also turn on. So this is how you can check, or this is how you can enter into the BIOS of all these laptops. It's as simple as that. And so from the BIOS, whatever information that the BIOS will give to you, that is the raw information that the laptop comes with, and nothing else. Now the second method is using a free software called CPU-Z. Now this tool doesn't just give you the CPU information, it gives you the RAM, it gives you the GPU, it gives you every information about the hardware of the laptop. So this is how the software looks like, the CPU-Z. This is how the interface looks like. So I'm going to show you how you can download it and then install it to get it to this point. It is very simple to use, and it's also free as well. So I will leave a link to this site in the description so you can check it out there. So inside the description, just tap on the link and you're going to get to this particular web page. Now over here, this is where we have to download it. Download now. This download now button, that is what we are looking for. So download CPU-Z and then download now. As you can see, I have it already on my PC. That's why they are telling me that the file is a duplicate and blah 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 blah. You will not see this. So let me just select anything and click on OK. So start download. It's very small too as well. You can see 4 megabytes, and it's going to be downloaded within some few minutes. So I'm going to open in folder. And so this is the setup of the CPU-Z. Just double click on it like this, and yes, to install. So I accept the argument and then next. Create desktop icon. Check that and go to next. And as you can see, just tap on install, and then you are good to go. I don't want this, so finish. And now you can just go to your desktop to look for it, or just search CPU and you're going to see it. Click on it, yes, and the software is going to load like this. Now over here, it is very simple. You can see it gives you the Intel, the name of the Intel, that is Intel Core i7 10th generation, and any other information that I need to know about this particular processor. Now it's not just the processor that is going to give you information about, you're also going to get information about the RAM as well. So as you can see, I have 24 gigabytes total RAM, and then it is a dual channel and all that. That means I have 2 slots. So as you can see, I have slot 1 and then slot 2. So the slot 1, this is the information of the RAM in slot 1, it is 16 gigabytes, and then the slot 2 is 8 gigabytes. That is making the 24 gigabytes, and the speed and everything is here for you to see if you care to know all those things. And the graphics card as well is also here. So I have also 2 graphics cards. I have the integrated one and then the dedicated one. So these are all information that you really need to know about a particular laptop before you buy, and these are the things that you have to check and compare to the one that the vendor is trying to sell to you. So if you compare these information right here, the CPU, most importantly, if you compare the CPU and you see that the information that is here is different from what the vendor is quoting or what the vendor is trying to tell you, that means it is different thing altogether. So you can download this particular software right now to check the RAM, to check the processor of your laptop that you are using right now, to see if you are using the right specs that you are you were sold, or it is something else. That is this software. I'm going to leave the link to this software in the description, as I said, and when you tap on it, that web page that we went is where you are going to head towards, and you just tap on the download now and then you are good to go. I will leave a link in the description so you can click it to download it. It is very simple to use and it's free. With these 2 methods, you can verify the real spec of every laptop even before you buy. So if you have a laptop already, use this method to check the real spec of the laptop. Share this video with as many people as you can because you could save them from making a very expensive mistake. This is Vintech, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.